This is a game that many people have requested me to review, Super Mario Galaxy. And yes, I know it's another outdated game. I mean, it was made all the way back in 2007. And this game is just too old to be reviewed as a fresh new game, and too new to be reviewed as a classic. But thinking about it, I haven't reviewed a Wii game since the Boom Blox review. Yes, that was a long time ago. But anyways, take a look at all the Super Mario Galaxy themed stuff I have. I have a Super Mario Galaxy poster and a Super Mario Galaxy themed Wii, a Super Mario Galaxy sticker on my DS, a Super Mario Galaxy theme on my Wii remote. It works kinda like camouflage in front of the poster. You can understand that I really love this game. Anyways, let's just start it. One thing that I have to point out to this title screen is that if you look closely at the locations of these little stars. Forget it, let's just start to become cliche now. Wow, this game has incredibly 6 save files, which is really great. Let's create a new save file on this planet. Wow, that's gotta be the most realistic 3D model Mario head I've ever seen. Well, an exception to that cruel image. I'm sorry that you all had to see that. Okay, Super Mario Galaxy, where do I begin? Well, I gotta say that this is definitely one of the best games I have ever played. I think you all know by now that my #1 favorite game is Banjo-Kazooie. After that comes Banjo-Tooie, and after that comes Super Mario Galaxy. That is how much I love this game. I am literally worshipping it. Okay, let's start with the gameplay. First, I want to introduce the gravity. The gravity! May the gravity blow your mind! Oh my god, it's so refreshing! It's not like in other games where the gravity always goes straight down. In this game, the gravity goes wherever it wants. Sometimes it goes to the middle of the planet, sometimes it goes into the wall, sometimes it goes in the direction chosen by the arrow, and other times it just goes straight down. And most of the time when I gravitated to a small platform, you can't even fall off the platform, and that felt really refreshing. Now I think most of you already pretty much know about the gameplay and gravity, but it needs to be mentioned. Now as for the controls, this is one of the few games on the Wii being played with a Wii remote and nunchuck controls that actually works well. You shake either the Wii remote or the nunchuck into the spin attack, which can be a bit tiring, but at least they don't overdo it. The best usage of motion sensing in this game must be the pointing at the screen to pick up starbits. Starbits are everywhere, and they are just standing there ready to be picked up. Not to mention, they are easy to get. I'm standing in the middle of this ring and spin, and the game achieves you with the starbits. I'm hitting this box and getting starbits for every single hit, and suddenly, boom, I get tons of starbits. The game gives you starbits for doing any weird fun things, just for fun. So, this is how the game works. The more fun you have, the more starbits you get. And you can spend these starbits on feeding little fat Lumas. Whenever I see a Luma, I'm thinking, what were Nintendo smoking? There are other cool usages of motion sensing in this game, and it's for example this part where you have to roll this ball into the goal by holding the Wii remote like a joystick and tilt it. People say these parts are badly controlled, stupid, idiotic, incompetent, desperate motion sensing attempts, but I found them pretty fun. Now there's one thing about this game that I know many people are complaining about, and that's the linear level design. It's not a lot of a free world anymore. You kind of just walk in a path from point A to point B, but isn't that what the older Mario games were all about? Well, in this game, you're landing at a small planet and you have to figure out how to launch off the planet, which brings you to another planet, or more like asteroid. By the way, how are the asteroids able to stand so still? Not to mention, how is Mario able to breathe in space? Why are there growing plants, flowers and trees in space? And how is Mario able to gravitate into something this small? According to physical logics, you are 6 times lighter on the moon than on Earth, because the moon is smaller. But here the gravity is just as strong on every asteroid. Okay, I'm not gonna blow my mind with this. After all, this is the Mario universe. I really love this stage where you have to unscrew all the bolts on this robot in order to destroy it. Okay, now I unscrew his arm and I get launched to somewhere else in the robot. Where? Maybe on his other arm to repeat the same process again? No, you land in front of his head to finish him off. You see, they have really tried anything to make this game as unrepetitive as possible. And yes, they succeed. Every puzzle in this game is unique, and you don't have to do anything twice. Until you get all the 120 stars and get to play the entire game again as Luigi, who controls a little bit differently, but it's pretty much the same. Boo! I never got all the 120 stars as Luigi, but I've heard that when you get them all, you will be able to travel back to the Earth. Cool, I guess. This game is being a great competitor to Super Smash Bros. Brawl according to the fans. But you know what? I prefer Super Mario Galaxy by miles. Super Smash Bros. Brawl is overrated. I still think it's awesome and definitely the second best game on Wii. But tons of extra features and things to do is not really what I'm looking for when it comes to video games. As long as the game has good gameplay, good controls, and stunning background music, I'll enjoy it. That's also one of the reasons why I love games like Star Wars The Force Unleashed. The most impressive thing about Super Mario Galaxy must be the graphics. I'm not saying it's the graphics that are the highlight of the game, but just look at these graphics. They're amazing. It looks like an Xbox 360 game. But look, I am playing this game on the Wii. This little box is actually rendering this. I have to say, I am impressed by these graphics. But you know what fits to a game with great graphics? Great background music. Yes, the musics in Super Mario Galaxy are amazing. And I especially like the music in Gusty Garden. This entire game has great sound, great graphics, and great gameplay. Wow, this game is so awesome. I mean, seriously, it's so good. Can someone please tell me why this game is so godly awesome? I mean, seriously, how did they come up with such an amazing concept? I mean, I can honestly say that Super Mario Galaxy is without doubt the best game ever developed by Nintendo.